Today we'll look at some practice questions for the Australian values section, the one part of the Australian Citizenship Test that you need to get 100% correct. If you haven't already watched the previous episode on the Australian values section, then I highly recommend that you do that first. It explains what each value means and why they matter. Before we begin, just a quick disclaimer. The sample questions in this video are not official test questions. The examples I have created or found publicly available online to help you study and understand the style of questions better. This video is based on my personal experience and research, and while I hope it helps you prepare, I cannot guarantee any specific results or a pass in your test. Refer to the official resource or comment bond for the most accurate and up-to-date information. With that out of the way, let's get into it. I'll read each question and the options aloud, also shown on the screen, and I'll give you about 10 seconds, after which I'll explain the answer and the reasoning. Let's jump into it and have a look at the first question. Which of the following best shows the rule of law in Australia? Option A, only some people must obey the law. Option B, everyone, including leaders, must follow the law. C, laws can be ignored if people disagree with them. D, police make the law without oversight. The correct option is option B. Everyone, including leaders, must follow the law. B, C, and D are wrong because they suggest unequal application of the law. Question 2. Freedom of speech in Australia means? Option A, you can say anything that harms others without consequence. B, you can express opinions within the law and without fear of unfair punishment. C, only politicians may speak freely. D, the government decides which opinions are allowed. The correct option is option B. You can express opinions within the law and without fear of unfair punishment. This is because freedom of speech exists, but within legal limits. You cannot have hate speech. Option A is wrong because speech that harms others is restricted. C and D are false. Question 3. Hello, I'm Suraksha. I welcome you to life in Kangaroo Land. If you're working towards becoming an Australian citizen, then this video series is critical for you. It's focused on the Australian Citizenship Test. So make sure to subscribe now and follow along. A job is filled by the best qualified candidate, not by a friend who asked for the position. This is an example of option A, fair go, B, limiting rights, C, preferential treatment, D, discrimination. The correct option is option A, fair go, which means that equal chances are given to people based on their merits and nothing else. C and D are opposite of this principle. B is unrelated. Question 4. Your neighbor practices a religion different to yours. You invite them to your home and listen respectfully. Which value does this show? Option A, rule of law. B, mutual respect and tolerance. C, right to discriminate. D, only accepting similar beliefs. The correct option is option B, mutual respect and tolerance. Option C and D are wrong. A is unrelated. Question 5. Which of the following is a civic responsibility of Australian citizens? Option A, voting in federal and state elections. Option B, owning property. C, travelling overseas. And D, celebrating every national holiday. The correct answer is option A. Voting is mandatory in Australia for all citizens. B, C and D are not civic responsibilities. Question 6. Which scenario best demonstrates equality of opportunity? Option A, giving a job to a male candidate just because they are male. B, hiring the candidate with the best skills for the job. C, only hiring people from certain neighborhoods, and D, charging different prices based on background. The correct answer is option B, hiring candidate with the best skills for the job. A, C, and D are unfair. Question 7. Freedom of religion means people in Australia A, must follow one state religion, B, can choose any religion or choose not to follow any religion at all, C, cannot change religions, and D, must practice religion in public. The correct answer is option B, can choose any religion or not follow any at all. This is because Australians can choose their religion or choose to have no religion. A, C, and D are false. Question 8. The goal of this series is to get you prepared for the Australian Citizenship Test. So make sure to subscribe now and follow along. After a community member suffers a house fire, neighbors organize donations and help with cleaning. This action best shows A, mateship and compassion, B, legal obligation, C, political campaign, D, right to refuse assistance. The correct option is option A, mateship and compassion. Community support reflects mateship and compassion. It's a core value of Australian social values. B, C, and D are not related. Question 9. Which is true about rights in Australia? A, rights are unlimited and cannot be restricted for any reason. B, rights are balanced with responsibilities and laws that protect others. C, only citizens have rights in Australia. And D, government can remove all rights at any time. The correct option is option B. Rights are balanced with responsibilities and laws that protect others. That's because rights are subject to legal limits when necessary to protect others and the community. Option A is incorrect. Option C is false because residents may have many rights, and option D is false as well. Question 10. What is a key feature of Australian democracy? Option A, leaders are chosen through violence. B, leaders are chosen through free and fair elections by the people. C, only elite group decides government policies. D, the military selects the government and makes law. The correct answer is option B. Leaders are chosen through free and fair election by the people. This is because democracy in Australia means citizens elect representatives through free and fair election. A, C, and D are false. Question 11. Which of these is not an example of equality of opportunity? Option A, everyone can apply for public service jobs if they meet the criteria. Option B, everyone is paid the same regardless of experience. C, people should not be discriminated against based on race or gender. D, children from all backgrounds should have access to education. Everyone is paid the same regardless of experience is not equality of opportunity. This is actually a trick question because even though option B sounds fair, it isn't equality of opportunity. It ignores the merits and the differences in works. Question 12. Which of the following best reflects respect for diversity? A, only people in Australia should hold public offices. B, all religious practices must be the same. C, people should tolerate others and celebrate cultural differences. And D, we should preserve one national language only. Correct answer is option C. People should tolerate others and celebrate cultural differences. This is aligned with the respect for diversity. A, B, and D pose culturally restrictive views, which conflicts with diversity. Question 13. Which action best shows you're obeying the rule of law? A, protesting violently when you disagree with the law. B, breaking a law if it seems unfair to you. C, following all laws, even if you disagree, and using legal channels to change them. D, ignoring laws that don't seem to benefit you. The correct option is option C, following all laws even if you disagree and using legal channels to change them. It best captures both compliance and civic engagement. Question 14. Which of these is a responsibility tied to citizenship? Option A, voting in all elections. B, expecting benefits from the government without contribution. C, choosing not to follow laws. D, demanding special privileges. The correct option is option A, voting in all elections. Question 15. The goal of this series is to get you prepared for the Australian Citizenship Test. So make sure to subscribe now and follow along. Why is civic participation, for example, volunteering, joining community groups, considered an expression of Australian values? Option A, it helps people avoid taxes. Option B, it strengthens community bonds and reflects respect, fairness, and inclusion. Option C, it allows only certain groups to decide national policies. And option D, it is required by law for everyone. The correct option is option B. It strengthens community bonds and reflects respect, fairness, and inclusion. It is because participation is encouraged, not legally required except voting. Question 16. Which of the following best shows equality of opportunity in Australia? Option A, only Australian-born people can apply for government jobs. Option B, everyone has a fair chance to apply for any job based on their merit. Option C, men are given preference in leadership positions. And option D, only people from certain backgrounds can enter universities and job markets. The correct answer is option B. Everyone has a fair chance to apply for any job based on their merit. This is because equality of opportunity means people should have a fair chance regardless of their background, gender, or race. Question 17. Which example shows mutual respect and tolerance? Option A, listening politely to someone with different views. Option B, refusing to work with people from other cultures. C, only accepting one religion. Option D, ignoring others' opinions. The correct answer is option A, listening politely to someone with different views. This is because respecting others' beliefs, customs, and opinions, even if they are different from yours, is central to Australian values. Question 18. In Australia, men and women are expected to: Option A, have different rights. Option B, be treated equally and have the same opportunities. Option C, follow traditional gender roles. Option D, seek permission to work after marriage. The correct answer is option B, be treated equally and have the same opportunities. This is because gender equality is a core Australian value protected by law. Question 19. What does the phrase "a fair go" represent in Australian values? Option A, everyone should get the same result in life. Option B, everyone deserves a fair chance to succeed through their efforts. Option C, only some people should get extra help. And option D, success depends on connections and not merit. The correct answer is option B. Everyone deserves a fair chance to succeed through their efforts. This is because a fair goal reflects equality of opportunity and fairness. Question 20. Why is respect for others important in Australian society? Option A. It ensures peace and harmony. B. It allows only similar people to live together. C. It means ignoring people you disagree with. And D. It is only important for workplace behavior. The correct answer is answer A. It ensures peace and harmony. This is because respect helps maintain social harmony in Australia's multicultural society and supports the value of inclusiveness. Great job! You've just worked through the values practice questions. In the next video, we'll cover Australia and its people. Make sure to subscribe, stay tuned, and keep watching.